Welcome to our video on May 2019 astrology forecast, including lunar phases of both new and full moons on the 4th and the 18th, monthly ingresses, guardian angelic forces of Archangel Uriel and Archangel Gabriel. Also horoscope houses, stations, and planetary aspects. First, our disclaimer: watching this video or reading this document that's attached is an act of spiritual willpower, and any such action is considered magic. High magic should be used with all mindfulness, since powerful forces of manifestation are unleashed. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. I'm a Rosicrucian seer, biblical astrologer, Gnostic mystic, and this is a Readings by Rosemary angelic transmission. Now, May of 2019 has the following lunar phases, also ingresses, natural horoscope houses, stations, elemental and planetary guardian archangels, and zodiac angels using Greenwich Mean Time. So we're going to go over basically the whole month and the general aspects. We also have another video for you prepared this month, which is for May 1st, for May Day, or also called Beltane or St. Joseph the Workers' Day. So we also have that video, so you can watch that as well. So this one is going to be about some of the general aspects, including the new and full moon. All right, now, May 4th of 2019, we're going to take a look at the new moon, okay? So we're going to look at this chart here, because this one has to do with the ingresses. It has to do with the new moons and the full moons and the natural horoscope houses. This one is what we're going to be doing regarding Beltane. So we're going to make a whole another video for that. So this is like May 1st. Okay, so again, we're going to talk about this one now. Okay, so on May 4th of 2019, we have a new moon in the sign of Taurus the Bull, which is analogous to the natural second house of money and possessions. Planetary Archangel Gabriel visits habitation of Zodiac Angel Asmodel. Elemental Archangel for Taurus is Guardian Angel Uriel, who presides over all of the earth signs. This is the Earth Merkaba field, or Merkaba field for Earth. Merkaba field for Archangel, Elemental Archangel of Earth, who is Uriel. Okay, Merkaba field, Mer meaning rotating fields of light, Ka meaning spirit, and Ba meaning soul. It's like a three-dimensional Star of David. Okay, we're going to bring this in a little closer so you can see this part of the chart better. Okay, here we go. Now, okay, so we have also on May 6th of 2019, we have Mercury ingress Taurus. Mercury ingress the sign of Taurus the Bull, which is akin to the natural second house of money and possessions. Planetary Archangel Raphael visits dwelling of Zodiac Angel Asmodel. So for Mercury, we have the planetary Archangel Raphael. Now, although we have the elemental Archangel who is Taurus for Earth, and Uriel would be the guardian, we have for the planet Mercury, the angel is for an air sign, but actually, it's also not just for the archangels of air. Raphael covers all the air signs. But besides that, it's also the planetary archangel Raphael of Mercury, okay? So we're talking about Mercury ingress Taurus. This representing Mercury and this representing a Taurus, all right? Okay. Now, also we have May 15th, 2019, we have Venus ingress Taurus. Venus ingress Taurus. Here also in the sign of Taurus the Bull, which is similar to the natural second house of money and possessions. Planetary Archangel Anael visits abode of Zodiac Angel Asmodel. Okay, now May 16th of 2019, we have Mars ingress the sign of Cancer the Crab. Mars ingress the sign of Cancer the Crab, which is analogous to the natural fourth house of hearth, home, and family. Planetary Seraphim Samael visits habitation of Zodiac Angel Muriel. Seraphim Samael for Mars and Zodiac Angel Muriel for the sign of Cancer, the Crab. So now we're going to May 18th of 2019. We have a full moon in the sign of Scorpio, the Scorpion, which is akin to the natural 8th house of birth, sex, death, and debt. Planetary Archangel Gabriel visits going to visit the dwelling of the zodiac angel Barchiel, Barchiel of Scorpio. Now, elemental archangel for Scorpio is the archangel Gabriel, who presides over all the water signs as well. So Gabriel presides over all the water signs. This is the Merkaba field for the water signs. Okay, and Archangel Gabriel not only presides over all the water signs, but also is the planetary archangel of the moon, of Luna. And so we have a lot of functions on the full moon for the archangel Gabriel. For this full moon in the sign of Scorpio, the Scorpion, again, that's on the 18th. Okay, remember, the 8th house, akin to Scorpio, is a very intense natural house. It's akin to Scorpio, and the 8th house, it's akin to birth, sex, death, and death. These are very intense, visceral types of things. Okay, now for May 21st, 2019, we have the Sun ingress Gemini here, Sun ingress Gemini, which is similar to the natural 3rd house of transportation and communication. Transportation and communication. Planetary archangel Michael, or Michael, visits abode of zodiac angel Umbriel. Michael for the Sun and Umbriel for Gemini, zodiac for angel for Gemini. Now, Michael the archangel is represented by the fire Merkaba field. We have the fire Merkaba field here for representing the archangel Michael or Michael, because and Michael does preside over all the fire signs, but in this situation we're just talking about it being the planetary archangel of the Sun being Michael. Now Gemini is an air sign, which would go with Raphael's. Okay, now we also have Mercury ingress Gemini. Mercury ingress Gemini. Now Mercury rules Gemini, the twins, is the ruling planet, and Mercury is for Gemini. Gemini is the daytime abode or dwelling of Mercury. The nighttime abode of Mercury is Virgo, but we're talking about Gemini. So you see, Mercury rules Gemini. So this is kind of an important ingress here. We have, again, it's on May 21st, and it's Mercury ingress Gemini, the twins. And Gemini, the twins, is analogous to the 3rd house of transportation and communication. Planetary archangel Raphael visits habitation of zodiac angel Umbriel. Okay, so you see we have for Raphael, also over all the air signs. Gemini is an air sign, so you can utilize this one for both Mercury and for Gemini, because Raphael is for represents the planet Mercury, and Raphael archangel also resides over all of the air signs, of which Gemini is mutable air. Now, regarding the stations, we don't really have any stations that are going to be significantly changed during May, so we don't need to really look at any of that this month. We're going to go over now the Hebrew calendar associations and Zodiac. In Hebrew, Zodiac is Mazzaroth, placements for planets regarding ingresses. Okay, so we have the Sun is Shemesh, ingress Gemini, which is Teomim. New moon Lavana, Rosh Chodesh in Taurus, which is in Hebrew shore. Full moon here. Full moon is Lavana. For moon, we have Keseh or Shabbat, Moshiach in Scorpio, a crab. Full moon being Moshiach, being Shabbat. There are many scholars and experts who believe that Shabbat used to refer to the full moon, and then the new moon, Rosh Chodesh. That's for the Hebrew. Now again, Scorpio is a crab in Hebrew. Okay, so full moon in Scorpio. All right, Mercury is Kokav or Kokav ingress Taurus, Taurus the bull or shore. Mercury again is going to ingress into Gemini later on, again in May, and that will be Teomim. So Kokav ingress into Teomim, from Shore Taurus into Teomim, which is Gemini. Noga, ingress Taurus. Noga is Venus in Taurus. Noga, Venus, ingress Taurus or Shore. Mars is Ma'adim. Ma'adim, ingress Cancer the Crab. And Cancer the Crab in Hebrew is Sartan. Jupiter is Zedek. And we don't have any ingresses for Jupiter this month. We have Saturn is Shabbatai, no ingresses. Uranus is Oron, no ingresses this month. And Neptune, Rahab, no ingresses this month. And there is no Hebrew word for Pluto, and there are no ingresses this month. All right, now keep in mind that achieving goals and accomplishing phenomenal success through magical interventions are all possible if one knows when and whom to invoke or evoke. Evoke means to call into oneself. Invoke means to call into one's sacred space. And to invoke means to call into one's person and to invoke into one's own body, like actors do and actresses do and musicians do. Pull that right in. Now, magicians must also consider how various planetary and zodiacal angelic beings will interact with each other, making sure to invoke or evoke potent forces of light that will extend to facets of the Magi's life predetermined by her or him for specific purposes tangential to true will. Magic must be taken seriously since it is an ancient method of manifestation, intended for practical victories over constricting forces which set our 3D physical reality into motion. Magic has rules just like any other science, which must be devotedly applied to practice. Magicians strive not to break natural laws, but rather to understand Mother Nature and how she manifests her creations so that we are able to work in tandem with her as much as possible. Information found in this document that's attached to this or based on the oral tradition known as Kabbalah, taught to me by Rosicrucian clergy when I was but a young girl, the facts of which I have committed to memory. Thank you for joining us, and please join us again.